What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And here today we're here to do a new look New Orleans Pelicans rebuild. Before we get into it though, I just want to go ahead and say, if you have not subscribed already, make sure to do so. We are on the verge of getting 6K by August, and if we are able to do that, we're going to do another giveaway. Social medias are in the description, and I think that's it. If you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button as well. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and rebuild the New Orleans Pelicans today, who I think is pretty much a borderline playoff team, if not playoff team in the Western Conference. There's a lot of good players here. It's just a matter, will it work? So I think Derek Favors definitely is probably gonna get the starting center position. JJ Redick, I really like the idea of JJ Redick starting. I just don't know where to plug him in at. So I almost think JJ Redick would come off the bench, just because I feel like they'd want to start. Maybe they won't start Lonzo, although I assume they would. So it'd be like Lonzo, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Derek Favors, and then that doesn't leave any room for JJ Redick. I love the signing of JJ Redick. It just doesn't leave a lot of room for him to start, is all I'm saying. So other than that, guys, let's go ahead and look at what this rotation is going to look like. We have Lonzo, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Derek Favors, JJ Redick as the sixth man, Jahlil Okafor, Jackson Hayes, and Nico Melli. But I'm going to go ahead and probably, I don't know why Josh Hart's listed as a small forward. That is going to change. So I'm going to go ahead and send Hayes to the G League, and I'm going to go ahead and also send Nickeil Alexander-Walker there as well, just because I'd rather not do that. And then we're going to go ahead and send Josh Hart to his rightful position at the shooting guard, because I don't like the idea of him playing small forward. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. So let's go ahead and let's see what it looks like now. So Alonzo, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, Zion, Derek Favors, JJ Redick, Jahlil Okafor, Nico Melli, Josh Hart, and that's a pretty good rotation. So we're going to go ahead and roll with that. Other than that, guys, I like the minutes we got going around. Now, what do I do with Drew Holiday? Do I keep him throughout the video, or do I trade him? I think I'm going to lean towards trading him, and we're at a 4-star rating at pace and space, so I'm going to leave it that way. Other than that, guys, I might change a couple things as far as the scoring options. So I think Zion, obviously, is probably... We go Zion. I'm going to go Zion and then Drew Holiday. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Zion, then Drew Holiday, and then we'll go ahead and leave it like that. I really want Brandon Ingram to be a very good contributor as well, so maybe I'll make Brandon Ingram the third scorer. And he usually never seems to put up a lot of points in this simulation, so I'm hoping he will. Could change his scoring tendencies as well, but I don't know, man. I just don't want to do that because I feel like it's kind of cheating. But other than that, guys, I think what I'll do is simulate to the end of the season. Not going to make any moves this first season. I just kind of want to see how this New Orleans Pelicans team can do. At the end of the season, of course, no other than Zion Williamson is your Rookie of the Year. Jabari Parker is your sixth man. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your defensive player. And Buddy Hield is most improved. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. And Harden won MVP. Here's your NBA first team, NBA second team. Wow, Zion made the NBA second team. Not shocked at all based off how this roster likes to, you know, make him so damn good. But other than that, I don't know if we made it. We did not make playoffs. 141-41. You know, that's kind of a record I could, you know, kind of see for the Pelicans next year. So I'm not like shocked that we went 41-41. But we had 18.4 points from Zion, 18 points from Brandon Ingram, which is actually very good to see and very positive to see. I like that a lot. Drew Holiday had 16 and JJ Redick with 13.5. So yeah, looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs though and see who wins a championship real quick. We get past this, we get into the off season, we make some trades, we do some other stuff, re-sign Brandon Ingram, stuff like that. We'll see what we want to do. Not quite for sure if I want to bring back Brandon Ingram or not. I think I will though. And then I think for sure I will trade Drew Holiday. I think it makes sense to do that. Just kind of go with the young core that we already have, because we have a lot of young players. And then we got to look at the stats though as well. Let me go ahead and do that right now, because we haven't looked at the stats for all the other players. So actually we did. I just didn't see Lonzo's stats. That's what I was curious about. Lonzo had 11 points. Oh, he had a double-double, so that's awesome to see. And about 2 steals a game. Cool. All right, so I just kind of want to see Lonzo's stats real quick. And then we can go ahead and simulate the rest of these playoffs. We have OKC making it to the Western Conference Finals, which is definitely not happening next year. And we have Philly and Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. We have Philly, Oklahoma City, and the Thunder are about to win a championship without Russell Westbrook. That's how realistic this game is, which is why I will be redoing all of these rebuilds in 2K20, because we get results like this that make literally no sense. I mean, it just... And then the Knicks, you know, are the first in the East. Like, this is why we redo this stuff, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we get the 14% rule for the top 3 teams, approve it, and then move on to the draft lottery. And plus, we also don't even have, some of these picks aren't even correct either. We have the 12th pick overall, and that should be good. I don't even think I have any of the Lakers picks updated. I might look into that. I'm not sure, but our staff is actually not that great. I like Alvin Gentry as a very good head coach, but I'm going to fire the rest of these guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Christopher Porter, Cuba Gooding, and Mike Budenholzer as a. Can we get Mike Budenholzer as a head coach? That'd be pretty cool. Did we actually do that? If I fired him and then go with Mike Budenholzer, can I get all of these guys? We get Mike. Okay, so we just renewed our staff a little bit. That's looking pretty good. And for the NBA draft, we have the 12th pick overall and the second round pick. So what could I get if I attach Drew Holiday with this 12th pick overall? I'm just curious what I could get out there. We can get Tobias Harris, Zach LaVine, the 4th pick. We can move all the way up to the 4th pick and get Justice Winslow. And then pairing Drew Holiday up with Jimmy Butler could make sense for Miami. What else could we get? DeRozan, Nurkic, and John Wall. So I'm liking grabbing that 4th pick and getting Justice Winslow as well. Point Justice on our roster. Not sure if I'm going to keep him though, just because I don't know if I like the play style. So if I could just get, let's try to just do it. We get the 4th pick overall. Let's just try to do this. Okay, they agree. I didn't really want Justice Winslow, to be honest with you, because I just didn't think he would fit anywhere. So let's go into the draft though, and let's see what we can get with this 4th pick overall. Hopefully something pretty good here at number 4. Since we just traded, we could get LaMelo Ball and play him with his brother. I mean, I think we got to do it, right? I think it makes sense to just do that, just because I think Lonzo and LaMelo together, yeah, I mean, I think we got to do it. I think that it only makes sense. So let's go ahead. We don't have any player options, and then qualifying offers, you have Brandon Ingram, who's a free agent. All right, we definitely want to bring back Brandon Ingram, definitely if possible. We have negative $41 million in cap space. Drew Holiday's cap holds there. Derek Favors is a free agent. I'm going to move on from him. Etwan Moore, I'm going to move on from all these guys. And we still, oh, I did not mean to renounce Brandon Ingram. Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh, did not mean to do that. All right, that was a big mistake. So look, we have Lonzo and LaMelo. That's good at the point guards. We have 2 solid shooting guards, actually 3. Nickeil Alexander-Walker and JJ Redick. We definitely need Brandon Ingram back, if no one else. And Jackson Hayes, I'm cool with being my starting center potentially. And of course, Zion. Or we could move Zion to the small forward, which he does go up quite a bit. I know of that. And then we could go for a good power forward out here. We just renounced Brandon Ingram, though, which is something I didn't want to do. Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield. Where is Brandon Ingram? How much money? He wants $25 million. We still have the bird rights on him. So, you know what, guys? If we could do something insane like this, we could get a world where I haven't got him in a while. We're going to get Pascal Siakam and Brandon Ingram and move Zion to the small forward. Okay, they match. All right, so we don't get, we don't get him. So, I mean, I think the only other thing to do that makes sense to get our man back. And we could get JaMychal Green. Or Jeff Green. That's Jeff Green, not JaMychal Green. Yeah, I guess we should just get Brandon Ingram back while we can. He's $25 million. I renounced him, so definitely don't want to see Brandon Ingram leave. So get Brandon Ingram there. And no, I don't want this stupid rule. Did I get him on his five-year deal, or is that on a 1-year deal? Gave him a 1-year deal. That's so annoying. I mean, maybe that'll give us some money though going into the future, as far as next season goes. But I mean, I hate that switch so bad. It's so irritating. Shooting guard's good. A point guard, shooting guard's good. Small forward, Brandon Ingram's fine. Zion to power forward, Jackson Hayes. So I could move Zion to the small forward, man. I really could, and he goes up to 87 overall. I'll consider that next year, but I'm gonna leave him at the power forward for now. If we can get a very good power forward to play off ball off of him, I mean, I think that would make sense. But as far as a backup center could just get Derek Favors. I'm gonna re-sign him for a year. I don't think I'm gonna commit to him long term. If he'll take a 1-year deal, I think that'll be good for this offseason. I don't think we need to do much of anything else. And we can wait till next offseason to see if we can get another restricted free agent here. We have Lonzo Ball's contract extension coming up as well. But other than that, guys, I do like what we've done so far. We drafted LaMelo, brought back Brandon Ingram, and then that's about it. That's all we really did this offseason, but I can't complain. We traded up for the 4th pick, so trade Drew Holiday as well. Maybe I should have taken Justice Winslow, but I just didn't like the idea of him and Lonzo together. I just didn't know if that would really work, because both of them kind of need the ball. Well, no, Justice doesn't necessarily need the ball in his hands, but I think he's at his best when he does get the ball in his hands, so didn't really want to take him away. But I'm going to go ahead and load a 2021 draft class. Other than that, guys, I think I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next year, just kind of see how this young team still does together. Leave everything relatively the same, give everybody their minutes and stuff, since Mike Budenholzer is still the coach now. Jackson Hayes will eventually take over the starting center spot. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sim to the end of the second season, and let's just see how this Pelican team does. At the end of the season, Zion Williamson is your most valuable player. You see how realistic this game is? This is why I just question this game sometimes. I mean, really, I don't think Zion's going to win MVP in his sophomore year. He may surprise me, and there may be something, and he wins most improved. So yeah, he wins MVP and most improved player. Yeah, that makes so much sense, but what can I do, right? So Zion Williamson is on the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. Here's your All-NBA third team, and then all-defensive first team. Hey, he makes all-defensive second team as well. So Zion is just pretty much just, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Jackson Hayes also made it. So yeah, and LaMelo Ball made it as well. We are the second seed in the Western Conference facing the Los Angeles Lakers, so we get to get some revenge, hopefully. 24 points for Zion, 17 from Brandon Ingram, 13 and 10 from Derek Favors, which is actually not bad at all. Nickeil Alexander-Walker had 13 himself. Lonzo with, or that's LaMelo with 12 and about 5 off the bench. Jackson Hayes with 12, JJ Redick with 11, Lonzo with double-double once again, which is all I want from him. And yeah, I mean, Josh Hart with 5 points as well to round it up. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Los Angeles Lakers. Someone did request that I start showing the teams that I'm playing in the playoffs. So you know what, I can agree with that. So let's go ahead and see what they're looking like nowadays. Pretty much the same team it looks like. Other than, yeah, I mean, maybe Furkan Korkmaz and Pat Connaughton. Out Caruso. I mean, this team is pretty much the same. So we're basically facing the, the same Los Angeles Lakers. Will we beat them, though, is the question. Maybe we can and then get our revenge on Anthony Davis. But the Lakers are up 2-1 and 3-1. And they might actually beat us here. 2-3, 3-3. Could we make... I was about to say, could we make the Lakers blow a 3-1 lead? Maybe I should have done Simcast there, but that's all right. So we got eliminated in the first round by a very good duo in LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Now, my goal is... what I want to do is move Zion to the small forward and get an off-ball power forward that could shoot the 3-ball, or just shoot the 3-ball. But I'm not sure how I would do that, because that might require me trading Brandon Ingram or somebody, and Paul George and the Clippers win the championship. So I got to really think about what I'm going to do here. But let's go ahead and reject all of those and then go to the draft lottery. This may be a year where we're supposed to have the Lakers pick, but like I said, once we get into 2K20, all that stuff should be correct and updated. That's why I redo all of this, because it just makes everything a little bit more, a little bit more correct. But other than that, we have the 24th pick overall. I can live with that. And then we have Mike Budenholzer still. I'm going to go ahead and keep my staff the same. Let's go to the draft first. We have the 24th pick. Lonzo Ball and JJ. Oh, wait, Brandon Ingram's going to be a free agent. I totally forgot about that. So I'm going to go ahead and just let the computer draft somebody, because I don't really think there's anybody that's going to help me out right away. I'm honestly going to decline all those guys. And then let's go to the player options. Zion, Nickeil, and Jackson Hayes. Of course, we're going to bring all of them back. And then qualifying offers, we have Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart. And Brandon Ingram is about to be a restricted free agent, I think. So, or he may not even be restricted. We have bird rights on him, though, so that's a good thing. We might be able to finesse our way to getting Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, and another guy back, which that would be amazing if we could do that. But that might... okay, so we can renounce Derek Favors. That's going to give us $11 million. Darius Miller. If we could do all of that, man... we have $28 million. Okay, we have $30 million with Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball's cap hold and Josh Hart. I really don't think we're going to need Josh Hart back, but when we look at the roster, let's see what it's looking like now. So we have LaMelo Ball still, Nickeil, and the shooting guard position's fine. The small forward, bring back Brandon Ingram. I want to move Zion to small forward because he goes up like quite a lot. So I want to do that. That's going to be my thing. We're going to move Zion to small forward. Lonzo or LaMelo right there at the point guard, backing up Lonzo. Nickeil, shooting guard's good. Zion, small forward. Brandon Ingram come off the bench or something, I guess. And then Jackson Hayes, I wouldn't mind him starting whatsoever. I want to get an off-ball power forward who could just like shoot some threes is what I want. We could just get like John Collins, who would be nice. We could get like Markkanen or Kuzma, and you know, Kuzma could rejoin us. So I'm going to try to get one of these guys before Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball get some offers. I think, though, I might be gambling. What offer? Brandon Ingram does not have an offer yet, so that's good. So I want John Collins, I think. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a deal. Now I'm going to go ahead and offer Markkanen a deal, or Kuzma. I'm going to offer Kuzma a deal as well. Try to get one of these guys. Might even offer, let's see if we get one of them. So we can get John Collins or Kyle Kuzma. I'm going to go for John Collins. But we would have to renounce the lights. Okay, never mind. I did not want to sign both of them. I just want one or the other. I'm going to get John Collins if I can. Okay, we can. As long as there's no offer to Lonzo or Brandon Ingram on the table, I think. Okay. Can we get both? Oh, okay. No, we're not going to be able to get both. All right, so that sucks. Brandon, man. All right. Unless if we renounce Brandon Ingram, I feel like I don't think we're going to be able to get. Do we renounce Brandon Ingram? Get John Collins and Lonzo Ball? I'm going to do it. And we're not going to have enough money for Brandon Ingram, but I think we could free up $4 million to get Brandon Ingram back. I think that's easy to do. I think that would be super easy to do. And he has an offer from the Hornets and the Thunder. So I definitely want to bring back Brandon Ingram. I don't want to just let him go. But we have Lonzo LaMelo, Nickeil Alexander and JJ Redick, Zion, John Collins at the power forward, and we have Jackson Hayes at the center. So I really want Brandon Ingram back, of course, and then I want to get a big. So JJ Redick is actually looking like a pretty good trade candidate. I don't think Josh Hart's got an offer either yet, and if I can get him back, he'd be the backup shooting guard. We get Derek Favors back and Josh Hart. If we can get both of them back and then get Brandon Ingram back, that would be a successful offseason. So JJ Redick, sorry my man, but you are going to be biting the dust here. I'm going to try to get Josh Hart back. And we have no offers on the... He has a no trade clause? Wow, Wow, that's crazy. Wow, okay, I mean, it's not that crazy. I was just trying to sound like Kobe White, to be honest. But, wow, man, we're going to lose Brandon Ingram because JJ Redick has a no trade clause. That is so upsetting, very upsetting. Wow, okay, so... Okay, Derek Favors... I want to bring back Derek Favors, be off the bench. Josh Hart, I'm going to go ahead and bring back as well. And we're going to bring back Derek Favors as well to be a bench center. So, I mean, because he's done pretty good for us. So, I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. We're literally going to lose Brandon Ingram. That's so upsetting. So, Derek Favors going to sign him. Brandon Ingram has not been gone yet, man. Okay, we can't get him anymore. So, there's no way we're getting him anymore. I mean, is there any chance he doesn't get an offer and he accepts his qualifying? I don't even think there was a qualifying offer, though, man. So Brandon Ingram, we're going to lose. I didn't want to lose him, but we replaced him with John Collins. I don't know if that's a W, but I definitely didn't want to lose Brandon Ingram by any means, but we're going to. I don't think he would take a... Okay. All right, man. We're just going to give up on that. So he still hasn't got an offer? Is he still in free agency right now? He still is. Just come back, baby. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I said that, but... All right, so Brandon Ingram's gone, man. I didn't want it to end up like that, but it is what it is, because I was definitely going to try to get Brandon Ingram back, but I couldn't trade JJ Redick. That's an L. That's an L for me, because I gave him an extension of the trade or the extension deadline, not knowing it would give him a no trade clause. But on that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next year. Let's see if we can win 50 games again and possibly win a championship this time. Yes, we lost Brandon Ingram, but guys, we just won 60-22 and Mike Budenholzer is your coach of the year. That's a dub. That's a big W. All NBA first team, no Zion this time. All NBA second team for Zion Williamson, though. Look at that guy, 94 overall in 2K. That is insane. Other than that, guys, let's go ahead and look. Zion on the all-defensive second team as well. And we are the first seed in the Western Conference. This time, we are facing the Los Angeles Lakers again. I'm hoping that we can beat them. John Collins had an excellent season next to Zion. 25 points from Zion, 19 from John Collins. We had 15 from LaMelo Ball off the bench with 7 assists, I should say. 14.5 points from Nickeil Alexander Walker. 14.5 from Favors. 12 from Jackson Hayes. Still a double-double from Lonzo. His stats have stayed relatively the same, but that's all I can ask for. I'm not upset at all. JJ Redick had 8, 7. So, yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty good. Other than that, guys, we are going to be facing the Lakers. Let's see if they've changed any. They did keep Kuzma. It would have been interesting, though, if we did take Kuzma from them, what they would have done. They have Christ Kumdj. I don't think I pronounced that right. They have George King, JaVale McGee. And their team has changed just a little bit, but I think we can beat them. Let's go ahead and get our revenge on Anthony Davis right now, guys. You should have never requested a trade from the Pelicans because we about to sweep you, my dude. 3-1, 3-2. Okay, we beat them in 5 games. Take that, Anthony Davis. You can go cry to LeBron James now. But we're facing the... Oh, wait. Hold on. We got to look at the roster for the Nuggets as well. Let's see what they're looking like. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. That could be an interesting big 3 one day. If Michael Porter Jr. is able to just get himself up, get it together, and actually not be injured, it's not really his fault. I'm not saying that, but man, that would be scary if he could play like he once was supposed to be. But we're up 1-0 on Denver, 2-0, 3-0, and can we sweep Denver? Can we sweep Denver? We do, and now we're facing the MVP, James Harden, and the Houston Rockets. Let me go ahead and look at their roster as well. I keep forgetting about that. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Clint Capella, Jeremy Grant. That's a great addition, if you ask me. Very good addition. LeGerald Vick out of Kansas, Royce O'Neal, Daniel House, Kenneth Faried. And yeah, their team has changed a little bit. They have Royce O'Neal and LeGerald Vick and Jeremy Grant. That's a very good addition. But I'm hoping we can beat them. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And can we sweep Houston? We are in the NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen. And the New York Knicks are about to get eliminated here as well. If I lose to the Knicks in the finals, guys, I'm quitting. Okay, 3-1, 3-2. Okay, we won in 6 games. Let's freaking go. New Orleans, let's go ahead and have a Mardi Gras. Everybody have fun here. And we just won a championship without you, Anthony Davis. So we didn't need you anyway. We have Zion. That's going to be it for me, guys. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And, of course, subscribe if you haven't already. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.